Okay, this one is also a pretty crazy one, so have patience. Here we go. Go ahead, put down d dx to start off with. On the left hand side, we will differentiate square root. So if you look at the big picture, we will first get 1 over 2 times the square root. And the inside stays the same right here. So let's put down x plus y. And then we look at the inside and multiply by the derivative of the inside because of the chain rule. So let me open the parentheses because it has two terms. Firstly, the derivative of x is just 1. Secondly, the derivative of y is not 1, it's dy dx. So we add the dy dx here. So that's it for the left hand side. And now for the right hand side, differentiating that's the answer. Differentiating x to the fourth power, we get 4x to the third power. And then differentiating y to the fourth power, we get 4y to the third power. And don't forget to use the chain rule right here. So you multiply by dy dx. So this is pretty good. And we have the dy dx here and also dy dx here. But we do have this thing here, right? Usually, we distribute and then combine like terms, move things around and all that. But here we have a fraction. If we do what I said earlier, we will end up with complex fraction. So it's actually better if we multiply this on both sides first, right? So on the left hand side, we will just have 1 plus dy dx because I'm multiplying this on both sides, okay? So we will take this and multiply by that, and of course work that out. 4 times 2, we have the 8, and then x to the third power, and then we have that square root x plus y, and this is the third power, this is not the cube root. So let me just write it down better. And next, we multiply this and that, so we get plus 8, and then y to the third power, and then we also have the square root x plus y, and dy dx, like this. Pretty good. And now you see, we can just move this to the other side and then move things around and all that. And let me just check the way that they move it around. Okay, let me just show you guys both. Yeah, I think that should be fair. The way that the answer in the back, the way they do it is they move this. I'm just gonna do it my way first. I'll tell you guys the answer in the back of the book. Yeah. I'm keeping this and that on the left hand side. So let me open the parentheses. Here we have a 1. So keep that in mind, and let me just emphasize that we have a 1 here. Moving this to the other side, we get a minus, and then we have that, which is 8y to the third power times the square root x plus y. Good. And then both of them have the dy dx, so let me just factor that out and then put it at the end. And that will be equal to, we have this, and then of course move the 1 to the right hand side. Put down the positive term first, which is 8x to the third power times the square root x plus y, and minus this 1. Alright, that's pretty much it. Of course, after we divide that on both sides. So ladies and gentlemen, we get dy dx being equal to this on the top, which is 8x to the third power times the square root of x plus y, and then minus 1 all over 1 minus 8 times y to the third power, and then also multiplied by square root of x plus y. So this is okay. Now, if you are moving things around in a different order, if you move this to the right instead and all that stuff, what's going to happen is just you switch the order of subtraction. That's all. So the answer in the back of the book, it's actually this. They have 1 minus 8x to the third power times the square root of x plus y over, and again switch the order, so you have 8y to the third power times the square root of x plus y, and then minus 1. So yeah, one way or the other, they are okay. You can also look at this as you factor out negative, and then you distribute the negative. Either way, it's okay. That's it.